No one is coming to save you. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when life gets easier. And the moment you stop waiting for someone to rescue you is the moment your real life begins. There comes a point in life when you look around and realize something painful. The world is moving. People are building. People are changing. People are fighting for their dreams. And you are still sitting there, waiting for motivation, waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to believe in you, waiting for someone to open the door, waiting for someone to come into your life and finally fix everything. But deep down, you already know the truth. No one is coming. No one is coming to pull you out of bed. No one is coming to make you disciplined. No one is coming to do the work for you. No one is coming to save you from the life you keep accepting. And that truth may hurt, but listen carefully. That truth is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to wake you up, because once you understand that nobody is coming, you stop waiting. And once you stop waiting, you start moving. And once you start moving, everything changes. But before that change happens, you need to face something most people spend their whole lives avoiding. The biggest problem is not that life is hard. Life has always been hard. The problem is that you keep waiting for life to become easy before you start. You keep telling yourself, I'll begin when I feel ready. I'll change when I get support. I'll work harder when I get more confidence. I'll chase my dream when things calm down. But what if things never calm down? What if the pressure never disappears? What if the perfect time never comes? What if the people you are waiting for never show up? Then what? Will you stay the same for another year? Will you keep watching your potential disappear? Will you keep blaming your past, your family, your pain, your situation, your luck? At some point, the excuses become a prison. And the worst part is, you built the prison yourself. Every time you said later, you added another wall. Every time you chose comfort, you locked another door. Every time you ignored your own goals, you made the cage stronger. And now you wonder why you feel stuck. You are not stuck because you are weak. You are stuck because you have trained yourself to wait. You wait for energy. You wait for confidence. You wait for someone to notice your struggle. You wait for someone to tell you that you are good enough. But the world does not reward people who wait. The world rewards people who move when they are tired. People who show up when nobody is clapping. People who keep going when everything feels heavy. Look at your life right now. Be honest. How many promises have you broken to yourself? How many mornings have you said, today I'll change, but by night, nothing changed? How many dreams have you buried because you were afraid to start? And here is the painful part. You do not only lose time when you waste a day, you lose trust in yourself. Every broken promise becomes proof in your mind that you cannot do it. Every wasted day makes tomorrow heavier. Every excuse makes your future smaller. And if you do not stop this pattern now, one day you will wake up and realize you did not fail because life beat you. You failed because you never truly fought back. But the reality gets even deeper than that. No one is coming to save you because everyone is fighting their own battle. Everyone has problems. Everyone has pain. Everyone has nights where they feel alone. Everyone has moments where they want to quit. Your pain is real. Your struggle is real. Your situation may be difficult, but your responsibility is still yours. That is the reality. You can cry. You can complain. You can explain why life is unfair. And maybe you are right. Maybe life has been unfair to you. Maybe people left you. Maybe people doubted you. Maybe you started behind everyone else. Maybe you were not given the same chances. But tell me this, Will blaming them build your future? Will anger pay the price of your dreams? Will sadness do the work for you? No. At some point, you have to decide that your future is more important than your pain. You have to decide that your goals are bigger than your excuses. You have to decide that even if nobody believes in you, you will believe in yourself enough to begin. Because the harsh truth is this: people may feel sorry for you, but they cannot live your life for you. They may give advice, but they cannot build your discipline. They may support you, but they cannot wake up in your body and do the work. That is on you. Only you can save you. Only you can change your habits. Only you can control your mind. Only you can choose your direction. Only you can decide that enough is enough. And maybe that sounds lonely, but it is also powerful, because if the responsibility is yours, then the power is also yours. You do not need permission to change. You do not need applause to begin. You do not need the world to understand your dream before you start building it. You just need to stand up. One decision, one action, one step, and then another. This is where most people quit. They hear the truth. They feel motivated for 5 minutes. Then life hits again. The phone rings. The fear comes back. The laziness returns. The old habits start whispering again. Relax. You can start tomorrow. You are too tired. You are not ready. And if you listen to that voice, you will go right back to the same life you said you hated. So what is the answer? Discipline. Not motivation. Discipline. Because motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. And decisions change lives. Discipline is what saves you when motivation disappears. Discipline gets you out of bed when you do not feel inspired. Discipline makes you work when nobody is watching. Discipline makes you choose your future over your feelings. And that is the difference between the person you are and the person you could become. The person you are right now wants comfort, but the person you are meant to become needs commitment. You cannot become strong by choosing the easy path every day. You cannot build a powerful life with weak habits. You cannot become successful while running from discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. But regret is worse. Regret is waking up years later and realizing you had time, but you wasted it. Regret is looking in the mirror and knowing you betrayed yourself. Regret is watching someone else live the life you dreamed of because they were willing to do what you avoided. That pain is heavier than discipline. So choose your heart. It is hard to wake up early. It is hard to stay focused. It is hard to work when you are tired. It is hard to say no to distractions. But it is also hard to stay broke. It is hard to feel lost. It is hard to hate your own routine. It is hard to live with regret. Choose the pain that builds you. Start small, but start serious. Wake up when you said you would. Finish what you start. Stop negotiating with weakness. Stop giving your mood control over your future. Your emotions are not the boss. Your excuses are not the boss. Your past is not the boss. You are. And when you finally understand that, your life starts to shift. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what am I going to do about it? That question changes everything. Because victims wait, winners respond. Victims blame. Winners build. Victims look for rescue. Winners become their own rescue. And this is your moment to decide which one you will be. But decision alone is not enough. You need action, because without action, even the strongest words are just noise. Do not wait for Monday. Do not wait for the new year. Do not wait until you feel confident. Start today. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start even if it looks messy. Start even if nobody understands. The first step will not be perfect. It does not need to be. It just needs to be real. Clean your room. Write the plan. Do the workout. Record the video. Study the lesson. Apply for the job. Start the business. Make the call. Cut the distraction. Do the thing you keep avoiding. Because the life you want is hidden behind the actions you keep delaying. You do not need a perfect plan. You need momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates consistency. Consistency creates results. And results change your identity. One day, you will look back and realize the version of you that you are praying for was built by the small actions you were avoiding today. So stop waiting for a miracle. Be the miracle. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Save yourself. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can repeat yesterday, or you can build tomorrow. You can scroll, or you can study. You can complain, or you can improve. You can stay comfortable, or you can become dangerous. Dangerous to your excuses, dangerous to your laziness, dangerous to your old life. That is the person you need to become. Not perfect, not fearless, not lucky, just committed. Committed enough to keep going when it gets boring. Committed enough to work when it gets hard. Committed enough to stand alone if you have to. Because sometimes your journey will be lonely. Sometimes people will not understand your silence. They will not understand why you are changing. They will not understand why you stopped wasting time. They will not understand why you are becoming serious. And today, you wake it up. Today, you stand up. Today, you become the person who stops waiting and starts fighting. No one is coming to save you. So save yourself. And when life gets hard, remember this: you were not built to be rescued. You were built to rise.